Jesus manages his creation. He manages its fullness and its calendar. When we get to heaven, under what calendar will we abide? God established his calendar in creation week. God established the week as a continuing cycle of 7 days. That daily cycle and that weekly cycle will continue forever. God also established other cycles of time. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years." On the fourth day of creation, seasons and years were in effect. In fact, God made lights which were tuned to indicate the days, the seasons, and the years. Notice the lights were created to be signs of the already existing time cycles of days, seasons, and years. God also created the month. God set the moon to show the monthly cycles. Again, the month existed before the moon existed. The Bible says, "And God made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the 4th day." Someone might wonder, in the beginning, God created a perfect calendar of time cycles. However, people have changed the earthly calendar so much that God's original calendar is lost. True, humanity has worked under many calendars from ancient times to the more recent Roman calendar enacted by Julius Caesar, and to the current Gregorian calendar enacted by Pope Gregory. But what calendar does heaven use? What does the Bible say about heaven's future calendar? In the future, heaven will observe weeks and the weekly Sabbath. Heaven will also observe months. The Bible says, "And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord." In the future, heaven will observe years. The Bible says, "Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. In the future, heaven will observe 12 months to every year. The Bible says, "And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations." While the earth has worked through many seasons of distress, according to the Bible, heaven has always and will always observe God's perfect, original calendar. Like the Sabbath, the week originated at creation, and it has been preserved and brought down to us through Bible history. God himself measured off the first week as a sample for successive weeks to the close of time. Like every other, it consisted of 7 literal days. 6 days were employed in the work of creation. Upon the 7th, God rested, and he then blessed this day and set it apart as a day of rest for man. God created time and measured the first week. That measured week has repeated since it was created, and it will continue to repeat forever. As the weekly cycle continues, so too continues the days upon which the week is based. As each literal day repeats, all time cycles, including months, seasons, and years, which depend upon the day, also continue. God's calendar was established in the beginning, and it will continue forever unchanged. Take advantage now of our free videos and songs. Subscribe to our website, JesusTookOurScars.com. Praise Jesus.